A few days ago, I find myself in the middle of a ghost town. A place where no one can be seen or heard around. Everywhere was quiet, and the atmosphere felt lifeless itself as there was nobody inside at all. While being at that place, it felt as though it was already abandoned, and had forgotten of its existence. Before I could jump into how I got here in the first place, I'd like to rewind back a few hours to where it all started, and to where I just packed my bags and began the journey to the place. A few days back, me and some of my friends wanted to go on a short trip together. So we all discussed and decided to travel to a nearby area at Johor Bahru, Malaysia. From there, we decided to plan our trip and start looking out on the places that we actually wanted to visit. While doing so, we found out about a place called Forest City.
$100 billion project.
It has been dubbed as a ghost town.
He calls a ghost town.
Completely abandoned.
Yep, Forest City was a ghost town. So here's a brief background of Forest City if you guys didn't know this place like me before. But it's actually a residential resort city located at the far end of Malaysia along Iskandar Puteri, where many people visit for their recreational activities and environmental friendly atmosphere. It's actually a pretty nice beach as well, and people usually just go there to have nice walks. However, soon after, many problems start to arise before they could even finish building up the place. Problems such as when travellers are not able to travel due to COVID restrictions, when foreigners are not granted visa to stay in Malaysia, and when developers are suddenly unable to pay for most of the renovations due to their unpaid debts. Soon after, the once called mega project has come to a halt, leaving uncompleted, and ended up becoming a ghost town where almost no one comes to visit. However, for that, we decided to still book our stay at Forest City Marina Hotel to see how much of a ghost town it really was, and if any of the rumours about the place was true. The next day, we decided that we actually wanted to explore the area and see if there are any activities that we can actually do. So after we had our breakfast, we went downstairs and started heading to the beach. As we were walking along the sandy beaches, we actually walked towards the water and realized that there's actually a sign that has been said there have been sighting of crocodiles in the waters, and it's advised for hotel residents to stay out of them. Looks like it. While we were exploring the place, we actually found a staircase that actually leads to nowhere. And since there's actually nothing to do around, we decided to try climbing it.
She looks down on you. It's trippy. Oh, it's so fucking trippy.
As we begin to explore more of what Forest City has to offer, we realized that many of those activities that were promised online were either out of business or their operation has come to a halt.
There's nobody in this place.
Where the fuck is the
It was as if the once festive spirited hotel has died a few years ago, and now it's left a ghost town. In the end, after exploring the place, Forest City was indeed a ghost town, where there was almost no one to be seen around. However, even though the activities that were promised online were no longer operational, there were still one or two more activities that were still made available to this day. One of those activities was when we were able to rent some e-scooters to ride around Forest City, and another was when we were able to rent some mini ATVs while we were able to ride along the sandy beaches. However, apart from that, there still wasn't much to do in Forest City. So for that, we also took the time to take a ride down Central JB, where there are more things for us to do, and to get the full JB experience while we're there. After this trip, it made me realize that sometimes, it's really not about the destination that we're headed to, but the people you travel along instead. You know, the ones that whoever you travel with, you can always count on them to have a good time anyway, even if the place they are headed to is a ghost town. With the right group of people in your life, you can form many great experiences and memories with them. the ones that you know that you'll never forget. As the year 2023 comes to an end, I'd just like to say that I'm actually glad that I got to have many great memories with the few close friends I've left in my life. And we'll continue to go on adventures, creating more on these unforgettable experiences as I begin to enter the new year, creating more core memories that will last forever for the rest of my life.